Let's look at question 3 now. It's a question which involves tangent. Okay, so tangent means that the curve, there's a curve, right? The line only touches the curve at one point. So one point means only one repeated root or one real and equal root. Okay, so when you see things like real and equal, tangent, or repeated roots, okay, it can be, they can say equal or they can say repeated roots, but they mean the same thing. Repeated means they're the same thing, right? Okay, so b square minus 4ac equals 0. And from here, remember this is our step 1. If you don't do step 1, whatever you do is useless because it is not in this form whereby you can use your b square minus 4ac. Alright? Okay, so again, save time, call this equation 1, then you don't have to copy. Call this equation 2, you can just draw one line and call this equation 2, and then you say sub 1 into 2, and you do. Okay? Now, in this case, you have to expand because there's an x term here, and there is a constant term here. So you got to separate them, so you got to expand. Just now in the previous question, I didn't expand this part, right? You can go back to the previous video and see, because they are all x terms, they all have x, so I don't expand. So you only expand when you need to. Alright, okay, after this, you group them together in the form ax squared plus bx plus c. Your ax squared is already done here, done already. Okay, now your x term, there is, you see I like to put plus, then bracket x plus this one, okay, so that I can see very easily what I should put inside here as my b, and this is my k, right? And minus 3kx both sides. So this is not minus 3k. You don't put the x here because the x is already here. Okay? If you put the x here, it becomes x squared, then you would think that you need to combine with this, which is wrong already because originally there isn't a square here. Okay? So if you want to do like what I do, you must be very careful. Okay? But I don't want you to go and write another step. Write another step, you're penalizing yourself by wasting time in the exam. Okay? So now we do the last one, which is the constant term. Then you say, hey, how come k, why you call it a constant? Isn't it like a variable, the unknown here? Yeah, it's an unknown, but it's a number. It represents a number. Okay? So it's your c, it's your c in this case. So you plus 3k both sides, you get 4k here. And you do your b squared minus 4ac again, the same old story. We've been talking about this story for 2 months, almost two months already. Yeah. Okay, then you square this, you get this. Then you see carefully, minus times minus is plus. This times this is 12, then you times 2. If you don't know, right, just press calculator. Minus 4 times minus 3, then you go and times 2. The calculator will tell you it's 24, which means it's plus 24 . Okay, then you go and work it out, then you get this answer already. Okay, that's what you see. The question is correct. They say find the value. They didn't say values. There's only one answer for k.